Welcome to the Red State Update Podcast. This is Jackie Bros.
I'm Dunlap.
And we got some great sponsors we want to talk about at the top here this week. My sponsor this week, give us $25, is Coley's Christian Cinemas. And they're having a special this coming weekend. I tell you what, it's something else. This weekend they got a grand premiere. I think it's a national premiere of the Echo Light Entertainment's features. And that's the one, I guess, what is it, Santorum? Santorum runs.
This week they said Santorum, they made him president or whatever, CEO of Echo Light Christian movies. They make movies for Christians because some of that stuff Christians just don't want to see.
I don't want to see half of what they make either. There's a lot of Christian stuff I don't particularly like either, but still, somebody needs to be making something for somebody else. If he ain't doing no good in politics, maybe he'd be doing good at this. I'm glad he'd do something.
So this is we're having a movie premiere.
Well, Coley's Cinemas is having a movie premiere. Echo Light Entertainment, and I went down there to get this $25, and he was running. They were checking out the print or whatever it is, film, and running it through the machine up there, projector, whatever. And he said, "Get in there and look at this." And I tell you what, it does look good. I didn't see the whole thing, but I seen bits and pieces, and I'm going to be there. I tell you what, I see you there this coming weekend. And the name of the film, it's Echo Light Entertainment's Rascal the Praying Mule.
The Praying Mule?
The Praying Mule. It looked good. I didn't see the whole thing. He just said, "Come here and look at some of this." It's a brand new movie, and it's going to be the premiere right here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, Coley Cinemas.
They going to have the mule on the red carpet?
I don't know. Might be. It's going to be something. It's a big deal. I tell you that much right now. There's going to be a lot of people there. A lot of church groups coming out. It's going to be something else. I'm going to be there. I can't wait to see it. Rascal the Praying Mule. Looks like a good movie, as far as I can tell, just seeing bits and pieces of it.
He talks in it?
No, it don't talk.
The mule don't talk? Prays?
You pray quiet. Everybody pray quiet.
The mule just prays silently?
I don't know if it talks. It didn't talk in any of the stuff I seen. I mean, that'd just be silly.
Well, how do you know when the mule is praying, if it's praying quiet, or if it's just sitting there?
Just music come up, and the lights change, all this stuff. He said, what I could tell, and I didn't say the whole thing. He just said, come in there and look some of this. I saw some of it. It looked like a couple having marital problems, this or that. They farm, it's hard enough staying married on a farm, but about twice as bad. And this mule, I guess, Rascal gets to, just gets them back together, makes them, take time, focus on each other in the marriage, and God comes first, and, it looked
and the mule comes second?
Well, yeah, I think. As far as I can tell, I mean, I didn't see the whole thing. That's the reason I'm ready to go back there.
So the
mule see it.
Prays them back together?
I think that's what it is. Yeah, it all turns out right, I'm sure.
Do they not have any people that could pray for them, like any human friends?
Well, out on the farm, you out there,
How far out are they?
I don't know. I think the preacher,
like Jeremiah Johnson,
the preacher come by and talk to him for a little bit, but he can't. He got a whole congregation to deal with.
Right?
Yeah.
He's like, I can't. This is far out. For me,
Lord works in mysterious ways, and who's to say he ain't gonna work through a godless beast?
Well, I sure hope you're wrong and he does talk. I mean, it seems to me...
It might at the end, but he did... What I saw in there, it wasn't one of those, because that's what you think it's going to be, is something silly for kids. But no, it's serious. It's an adult drama, Christian drama. Like I said, I think they had some kids at one time or another got killed in a car wreck, what not, farm not doing good, and they're having troubles, and they get back to God, and get back to praying and work a marriage out, I think, as far as I know, and the mule helps by praying with him or something. I didn't like to see it.
Sounds awful.
What do you mean sounds awful?
Boy,
Why do you every single sponsor I talk about on here, you say it's awful? Why do you...
I'm just saying, if I
Well, don't go see it. So there's some Christian people might enjoy something like that.
Let me just say, he doesn't necessarily sound awful.
Oh.
It sounds maybe like they have a misleading title or the two separate ideas they combined.
I don't see how it's It says it what it is. Rascal the Praying Mule. It says it right there.
Yeah, Rascal the Praying Mule. That sounds like Don Knotts going to be in it.
No.
But instead, there's dead kids, and it's about a marriage disintegrating, and the mule, people going to be sitting there the whole time waiting for the mule to go, praise Jesus, or something.
No. Not everybody thinks the same way you do, all right? Everybody don't always think it.
If you said, excuse me, madam, would you care to see a motion picture called Rascal, the Praying Mule?
Right.
They would say, yes, that sounds awesome. I'm Praying Mule. Yes, show it to me right now. And I'd say, well, would you still want to see it if it was about the death of children and a marriage on the rocks with a lot of talking things over with the minister while a mule prays silently underneath a sound cue?
You're guessing at things and you ain't seen the movie. Don't start judging till you see it. Go see it this weekend and then come back and run it in the ground when that ain't our damn sponsor.
All right, I'll go see it.
That's Echo Lights Entertainment.
Is Santorum going to be at the premiere?
Yeah, I think they said he's going to be there.
Wow.
Maybe it's a national premiere, so yeah, maybe get to meet Santorum, maybe.
Because there's not a lot of Christian cinemas that just show Christian movies.
There is not. That's why I'm proud to have as a sponsor Coley's Christian Cinemas.
They also
delicious snack food, yeah.
They make chips and
Bible,
different kinds of snacks.
Bible page in every bag, delicious
and
snack food. And
branching out.
And when you go see a movie there, there's plenty of those snacks available for you to enjoy watching good Christian entertainment.
And they also show...
The thing is different, though, in the theater, though. The snacks don't have a Bible page in the bag, in the theater food that they serve. In the store, here they do, but there they don't have because they don't want you watching a movie. You don't need to read there when you watch
it. Take it home.
I'm just saying what they told me.
Stick it in your pocket. I can see not putting it in the popcorn because you get butter all over it. And that's disrespectful.
Well, yeah, for good word, yeah.
But if you just buying a bag of chips.
Well, he just said he didn't put them in because the movie is getting the gospel out. You don't need the paper right there. It's Crowley's Christian Cinemas. Santorum may be there, may not. I don't know for sure, but it's his Echo Light Entertainment. Rascal the Praying Mule. So I hope y'all all come out this weekend right off the square. Crowley's Christian Cinemas. It's going to be a great night and a good night. And a movie, you can take your kids to and take the whole family to. That's what Crowley
bring
Christian
your kids, let them bring it like their iPad or something to keep them occupied.
Just leave it alone, and that's it. All right, enough.
It's Coley's Christian Cinemas and the Rascal the Praying Mule.
I look forward to it.
Do you think that was Santorum's idea?
Well, he's in charge now. He's trying to get good, Christian entertainment, which we, all different kinds of entertainment. I don't see why you can't have good Christian entertainment. Maybe he do a good job. What I saw, I walked in there and just saw a few minutes of it. I didn't see all of it. He said, come here and look at this. You won't believe this. Mr. Coley and I went in there and then,
Is that how he chooses, how he talks about the movie? Just standing up there, a bunch of guys from the floor of the chip plant, just go, look at this.
Well, that's how he was with me. We're old friends, We've been friends for a long time, so,
I know Coley's also shows Hollywood movies, but they cut out anything.
They take anything it's not Christian-like, which that's half of what Hollywood puts out, we all know. So I don't know. They had that Superman thing there, and I don't know what to cut out of that, what to put in, whatever. I don't know.
I hope they cut all of it out.
Well, they should have that one, yeah.
And put in Superman 2.
Yeah. I'd watch that, yeah.
My sponsor this week, Jackie's, a restaurant I'm sure you know. A lot of folks here in Murfreesboro know Miss Mary's Butter Dump.
Oh, yeah. That's good eating right there. Yeah, Miss Mary's Butter Dump. That's about a good eating you're going to find around here, yeah.
And, Jackie, food doesn't say the N-word.
What?
At least not the food at Miss Mary's Butter Dump. It can't, Jackie. It's simply too delicious.
What?
But people can say the N-word, and people do.
Well...
And those people, Jackie, those people who say the N-word in the spirit of Christian forgiveness, they are welcome with open arms at Miss Mary's Butter Dump.
Hey.
Come on down if you say the N-word. You are welcome.
What?
I mean, in the spirit of forgiveness.
What do you...
Not to encourage you, but just forgive you. Like, Jackie, who among us has not said a horrible, horrible word? Or fantasized about a Mandingo wedding?
What?
Or cultivated a culture of racial oppression within their place of business? We all have done these things, Jackie. That's who. Let those without sin pick up supper somewhere else, because there ain't no tables at Miss Mary's Butter Dump, because they are full of sinners.
Wait a minute.
Sorrowful, defensive, willfully ignorant, fat, white, racist sinners.
All right.
But sorrowful. I said sorrowful, right? Sorrowful sinners.
Wait a minute. All this stuff you going on about, and Miss Mary is black.
Jackie, shut up.
What do you mean, shut up?
Are you trying to ruin her business?
Everybody knows Miss Mary's back. She's been running the butter dump for years. Hell.
Exactly, and Miss Mary is exhausted. She's been slaving away in that kitchen for jack shit for years.
Well, everybody loved the butter dump. Everybody go down there.
Yeah, I know, and she sees all the success Paula Deen having in the backlash with that book going to #1 for the publisher dumped it, and then multiple cruises. People want to get on the Paula Deen racist cruise. People on Facebook just tying themselves up in knots, trying to defend her, excuse her. She wants that racist money, Jackie. She's tired.
Wow.
After the Supreme Court and the Voting Rights Act thing and this Paula Deen stuff, Trayvon trial, she's like, screw this. I'm going to take as much money from these people as I can and then go buy a mountain and fence it off.
Wow.
And step one, Jackie, is rebranding. She hired Big Helen. You know Big Helen?
Big Helen? Yeah, I know Big Helen.
You know she's kind of an actress.
Well, she, at Murfreesboro Play Actors Club.
She's always, I think she played Snoopy in You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown. She hired Big Helen to play White Miss Mary.
White Miss Mary?
You probably already have seen White Miss Mary on TV commercials, on the radio commercial, crying, begging forgiveness, giving the specials, saying she don't know what she's done wrong. White Miss Mary's always like, I is what I is.
That's White Miss Mary?
White Miss Mary, right. Black Miss Mary don't talk like that.
Well, no.
Black Miss Mary is very eloquent.
Well, yeah.
Black Miss Mary like Maya Angelou on a roll, like best day Maya Angelou ever had. Wow. Now, White Miss Mary, she is destined to go down in history as one of America's most beloved corporate sponsors / self-pitying racists. Wow. White Miss Mary, Jackie, is the Aunt Jemima of blind white privilege.
What? Maya Angelou?
So that's Miss Mary's butter dump right off the square. And listen, folks, if you want to slide on the Miss Mary's butter dump cruise, you better hurry up because they are going fast. Wow. Join Miss Mary. Join White Miss Mary aboard the beautiful ship the Insulin for 7 days and nights of food, fun, and sorrowfulness over past racist transgressions. Whites only.
What? Whites only?
Well, it's got to be whites only. They're the ones who need to atone for their past racism. Sorrowful whites only. Only sorrowful whites.
Why?
And black people will be tending the buffet, though. Like Isaac on Love Boat. Only in a hairnet.
Why?
That's Miss Mary's butter dump.
Hey, look at there. You see him? Well, open your damn eyes in. It's the old-timey country down-home red state update podcast and them. Coming to you from a bunker underneath Jackie's Market in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. And here they are, both of them.
Well, I tell you what.
Day.
Yeah, well, that's what I was about to say. I'm getting excited.
What were you about? I didn't mean to talk over you.
Well, you did.
Well, what were you about to say?
I was going to say the same
Independence
thing.
Day.
Looking forward to the Independence Day coming up.
4th of July.
Yes, sir. Fireworks. Grill out. So don't call it 4th of July now.
I said Independence Day.
That's what you said after that. It happens on the 4th.
Well, I mean, if you say Independence Day, I think then you're free to say 4th of July.
Well, you said the right one first. I give you that much, yeah.
It still happens on the 4th of July.
It does happen on the 4th of July. But
the day will be the 4th of July.
But people go, what are you doing on 4th of July? 4th of July. That ain't what you don't say December 25th, do you?
Liberals.
Well, they say all sorts of stuff.
They don't want to offend anybody, so they
Yeah.
say December 25th.
Hey, what they calling it now? President's Day.
What?
Enjoy your President's Day, December.
What? Who's calling it
I
that?
thought that's what somebody said it was now.
Where'd you hear that?
Somebody
on Fox
said Christmas.
News?
Somewhere, O'Reilly, one of them.
Sarah Palin got a book
Got a
coming
book.
out.
That's right. I'm looking forward to reading that. That's going to be good. Because it's not all, about fighting to save Christmas. There's also some festive fun ideas in there.
I bet there's a good punch recipe.
I bet there is, yeah.
But also, what they're doing to us.
Well, yeah.
And how to fight back.
Well, there ain't no better way to fight back than enjoying some delicious holiday punch. That's the point of that book. Look what they're doing.
What?
That's how you fight back, is have a bigger Christmas. I hadn't read the book, but that book ain't come out yet. But that's how, somebody says Happy Holidays to me, I scream back Merry Christmas in the face.
And then you drink some punch. What's punch
Well,
got to do
I'm
with
just
it?
saying,
You don't fight by
you
drinking
said
punch.
there'll be recipes for punch in there. There'll also be how to decorate your tree, how to do this, how to do that. And the best way to fight back is just have the best damn biggest Christmas you can have.
And then the punch with it?
That's part of it. What you said.
But
There's going to be recipes in it.
only guy I know who fights by drinking punch is Hawaiian Punch Man.
Well, yeah, he always.
They drinking punch, and all of a sudden it's like knock you out.
I never understood what he hit somebody for.
I don't either.
I don't want to drink.
He's crazy.
Well, yeah.
As far as I can tell, he's like a damn homeless person walking down the street, hitting himself in the chest. You walk too close to him, bam.
I never would drink anything red anyway. I don't like red.
You don't drink anything red?
I don't like that red Mountain Dew. Anything red, I.
Tomato juice?
Well, that's different.
That's the reddest thing there is.
I'm talking about sweet flavor things. I don't like it. Drinking it anyway.
So you don't drink what?
I don't drink red.
Red.
Hawaiian Punch, I don't like that.
Okay.
I don't like any of them red sodas.
You don't like a good knee-high in there, a red one?
I like a grape knee-high.
Cherry limeade from Sonic.
Nope.
You don't like
red,
it?
That's more pink than red, but still, I don't like it.
Pink lemonade.
I prefer yellow.
Yeller's fine.
Yeah. Why'd I need to?
But red is too sweet?
Just too sweet. Anything sweet, red, just too much for me. I don't like it. I don't like
red
drinking.
Jell-O.
Yeah, I don't know. Jell-O, you don't drink it.
But it's sort of in a state between liquid and solid.
Well, yeah, I'll give it that. That's what's Jell-O for. Hell, we all know that.
All right, so you don't like punch. You don't
Well,
like
I'm just
Hawaiian
saying
punch.
I never understood it. He's crazy anyway, and I number one, I wouldn't drink anything red. You talk about Hawaiian Punch, I can't remember why he hit somebody. Might well be selling beer, whiskey or something. That makes sense.
That's what it leads to.
Well, sometime, not every time, no. Sometimes you have a good time. That's what I'm planning on doing Independence Day.
Get drunk.
Have a good time. Sometimes people get out of hand and nobody gets hurt, and it's something you can all chuckle about the next day. Everybody hung over. I'm getting too old for that, but I remember in the day.
But on Independence Day, you let it all hang out. And you get somebody up in you, and you feel good.
Huh.
And just kick back in the rocking chair on your porch. That's what you do. Yell at kids setting off firecrackers.
Well, and if you get too close to my property, you go on. They do that out by the lake and do it all sorts of places you can go do it. I don't want you doing it right up next to where I live. I don't mind fireworks. It goes on all night to do it all damn night.
Are you talking specifically about the Fowler kids?
Why I ain't naming no names on here.
Well, those are the kids that live by you, and you've been feuding with them.
I don't feud with no kid. I just tell them mind the manners, act right. That ain't feuding.
Where's their mama and daddy? Because it's just like
Hell, I don't
7
know.
kids.
I don't know where the hell somebody ain't. If I didn't yell at them, nobody would. They're running around the yard out there. I don't know what they're doing, breaking this, breaking that.
Have you ever seen their parents?
It's been a long time.
You think it's an orphanage?
I don't. It ain't no orphanage, hell.
Because they all got the same last name.
Well,
So that wouldn't make any sense.
it wouldn't make no sense at all.
Unless, do they give orphans the same last name?
I
Like the
don't
name,
know.
Like a family seal of the orphanage? Like House of Fowler?
Yeah, little orphan Annie, just you put orphan in it. Little orphan this, little orphan that. Used to be.
But I've never seen an adult anywhere near their property. It's just 7 kids. Or more. It seemed like more to me.
There'd been a car come and go. There's 2 cars and 1 truck. But I don't know who's driving them, and they come in at all hours.
You know it's 2 cars and 1 truck.
Yep.
You watch that closely.
Well, somebody pulling up. I don't know if they're pulling up. It's close enough, or I don't know if it's my house or their house. If I hear somebody pulling up, I won't get out and make sure it ain't here.
You think they go to school? You ever seen them in school?
Yeah.
It's weird. Where do they get their money from?
I don't know.
Do you think those cars are just dropping off fireworks?
It's more or less seem like it to me.
I hope you don't shoot them.
Especially down this. I ain't gonna shoot no kid.
Yeah, I was over there and you were like, I got my gun out.
Oh, hell. That's just to scare him, get him riled up, make him think I mean business. I ain't gonna shoot nobody.
You just scared me a little bit.
You know, that's what old George Zimmerman should have done. He wouldn't be in the mess he's in now.
Just say he was getting his gun.
Yeah. Get off of me.
I'm going to get my gun.
Right. Well, I guess that's what he kind of did, didn't he? Just follow him around and say that out the car the whole way.
I'm gonna get it. I'm reaching for it.
Something like that. I ain't watched that trial. I can't watch that mess.
Nah, I don't want to do it. But baiting us.
Worst. Trying to get you riled up one way or another on that, and I ain't going to fall for it.
Nope. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Is every day I'm just going to think about how lucky we are to live in America.
No.
No.
It's hard to think of it.
I just don't like to see them try to divide us.
Well, that's what it is. You either own. Somebody asked me about the other day, and I ain't gonna say my 2 cents. Right? You know, to me, it don't seem like you need to be starting fights with kids unless they live next door to you and you tell them to act right. He was out driving around
looking for kids.
It's just how it is to me. Now, somebody got mad because I ain't on no side. I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. But to me, it don't seem like you need to start fights with teenagers.
Right.
And then if you lose, shoot them, I guess. I don't know. It don't seem like you ought to be doing something other than that. Find something better to do with your time.
I hang out with a lot of teenagers. I buy them beer. I tell them about how cool I am.
Hey,
we ride around, and I play them my Loverboy tapes.
All right, they don't.
My Loverboy bootlegs.
What?
And I would never fight with them. They're strong. Even the weak ones are much stronger than I am.
Yeah.
The skinny ones, the fat ones, they could all kick my ass. I ain't that far away in age from them, but your body starts deteriorating, 3 or 4 years. I mean, it wasn't that long ago. I was ditching high school just like him and hanging out in that same Walmart parking lot just like him. Just driving around in circles just like him. And here I am still doing the same thing except for ditching high school.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, I don't know about that.
I wouldn't fight none of them. I watched them fight each other.
I know we shouldn't be out trying to fight nobody, no how. If you're a grown man, you ought to know better. Now, sometimes things happen. You got to stand up, protect yourself. Everybody knows that.
Like with fireworks.
Oh, well.
And them Fowler kids.
Well.
The parentless Fowler kids.
Well, I just hollered at them. I didn't take my gun out. And I didn't go over and lay my hand on any of them. I got the right to open the window and scream whatever I want out of it.
You did spray one with a hose.
I was watering on the corner of the house, and he's over there. He's about to put a damn bottle rocket, whatever the hell it was, going to whiz past my ear. I turned around. He was standing there, and he got wet.
He was also made. I like how they try to fool you with them bird sounds.
Whatever it is to do, all kinds of sounds come out.
They hide in the bushes right on the edge of Jackie's property. This has happened. I don't know how many times I've been over here, and I hear then they're over there going, whoop, 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 and Jackie goes, "What kind of bird is that?" And he goes over there and starts looking, and
bang, it's loud as hell, pop. Yeah, M80 or whatever it is.
He just scare him. He's pretty funny. I
ain't funny. They don't need to be doing something else with the time.
Oh, they go over there and go, motherfucker.
Hey,
motherfucker.
All right,
that's
enough.
what they
I
do.
Heard that.
That's funny.
I heard that. I don't want to hear it on here.
But you didn't know what it was. You're like, what is that? A mockingbird? What is that?
All right, enough.
Hilarious.
I deal with it enough. Why I gotta hear it from you sitting right here?
I'm just saying that was a stroke of genius. The bird calls, and you keep falling for it. It doesn't matter. They're over there calling you.
I'm up there in age. I can't hardly hear no house half a time, and I don't know what it is. If they're trying to sound like a bird, I reckon that's what it is. I don't know no different.
The cat one time, they were doing that cat sound. They're like, meow, son of a bitch. And you're like, yeah, what that cat say? Hilarious. That had me rolling.
That ain't funny. That's what it sound like a cat saying something. That's that cat sound like it said something.
What would a cat have to say?
Cat don't say nothing. That's why you get up and take notice of it. That's the point. Cats don't say a damn word.
Well, you better be ready for Independence Day, 4th of July.
I am ready.
What? How are you ready?
I'm coming down here to the store, spend at the store, make a little money.
And then when you get back home, you sounded like you just bought ammunition.
No, I ain't gonna mess with them kids in that way. I ain't gonna shoot at no kid. I don't shoot at nobody. Let somebody shoot at me first.
Maybe, freedom in the spirit of our country and cohesion and common purpose. Maybe you ought to make up with them kids.
Oh, hell.
Maybe y'all say, hey, you kids want to come over
here?
I
make up with adult supervision makes them behave.
We don't know. They could be. One of them, the oldest one looks like he's about 19.
I don't know how.
He's too old to be doing cat voices.
Yeah, well.
Unless he, works on Heathcliff, the animated series.
Yeah.
But, which he may. I don't even know. Would they still make Heathcliff show?
That was one of my favorite ones. I don't know.
I hope so. I'd hate to think of a world without Heathcliff.
I don't watch it like I used to. I don't see it. I don't know what channel it's on. If it still runs, I used to be on Saturday mornings, have it on down there at the store.
Everything would stop when Heathcliff come on.
That's the one. I don't like Garfield, never have liked Garfield.
Heathcliff, though.
That one's funny to me. Always got a fish under his arm most of the time.
Why is that funny?
It just because Garfield just fat, just sit there and don't do nothing. Heathcliff was always
industrious.
He figuring out how to get that fish, do this, do that, whatever.
Small business.
Yeah.
Not a taker like
Garfield sit around complain.
You know those types.
I don't like this. I don't like that. I gets old after a while.
Snoopy. He's kind of crazy.
Well, yeah, he act one way one day and another next.
Like how? How would you? What are you thinking of in particular?
I just like one day you got glasses on, and one day you don't. I don't know.
Can you imagine real life? You had a dog like Snoopy.
Oh,
can you imagine? It'd be fun at first, but Jesus Christ, it'd be annoying after a while.
Yeah.
Now, where's the dog? Oh, he's up there typing. What? Everybody embarrassed. Next day, he's crawling around wearing a scarf and goggles. Like, your dog is stupid.
Well,
brother always coming in look like a hobo.
I never did like Snoopy brother. Yeah, who that was? It's just like skinny Snoopy in the desert with a hat on.
Nope.
Wandering around.
Rip off.
I don't know who come up with that. That was complete. I saw that rip off right off.
You don't think it was Charles Schultz come up with that? You think it was forced on him by somebody?
Oh, he did it. I thought it was something else. Somebody just changed the name Snoopy. I mean, they all do that. This cat does this cat does that. This dog, Marmaduke, real big. I mean, but other than that,
so you thought Snoopy's brother was completely separate.
I
from
thought that
Peanuts.
was his own thing, because every time he's in it, he's all by himself. Ain't nobody else in it.
He talked to a cactus?
It don't make no sense. He's out to a rock, a cactus, and he got a hat on. How am I going to cross the river? He's talking to himself, a thought bubble. And it ain't no interaction. Ain't nothing going on. Ain't nothing good about it.
So you don't like, let me see if I can list this. Red, Snoopy's brother, Garfield.
Red sweet drink. Say it right now. Not red sweet drink.
You don't like red sweet drink?
No.
Snoopy's brother, Garfield, the Fowler kids.
Well.
Is that it?
Yeah, well, I don't know why we got to make a list of everything. But
we do like Independence Day.
Absolutely, yes, sir.
And we hope you all have a happy, safe one. Don't get on the lake with all them drunkos. You're going to drink, stay on the side of the lake.
Yeah. Don't get out on the roads.
Nope. Stay home.
Yeah. Well, I mean, get where you going and get your designated driver. If you're going to leave there later.
Early.
Get out. That's what you do. You start early on it. That's what you give you the whole day. That's a holiday.
I'm usually drunk by the time I drive anywhere.
Well,
I get drunk starting in the morning, and then by 2 or 3, the roads are fairly empty. I'm probably usually the drunk. You want to be the drunkest one on the roads.
No, you don't need to be drunk driving. Don't need to be doing that.
Well, no, I'm not saying getting so drunk like you don't know how to drive anymore. But if you have a few drinks, you don't want to be surrounded by people drunker than you, because you can't judge what they're going to do when you're sober.
What?
But a bunch of drunk assholes, that can really mess up your mellow.
I know a bunch of drunks on the road. Don't nobody need that. You just part of it if you drink. No matter how much.
I don't get on the main road. I go on back road.
Oh that's good. That's first thing. If you are going to have a drink, that's what you need to do.
You go on the back road.
Well, yeah, of course. Everybody knows that.
Now this is not. I'm not making light of this.
Y'all not do it at all. If you're drunk and you gonna drive, take the back roads.
That's just how we do it.
Yeah.
I mean, people do it.
Take back road. Take your time. Ain't no hurry to be nowhere. Take the back road. Just
don't go over 30.
Yeah.
Back road.
That's right. Back road. That's what Tennessee back roads. You drink your 6-pack, 12-pack.
Now, I'm not saying I'm going to be on the back roads drinking and
driving.
Don't announce it.
Because somebody will, though. You know that.
Somebody will, so they could set up checkpoints.
Well, they do every now and then, but you never know where. But
like
more
Roscoe
likely,
P. Coltrane coming up out of a ditch.
He'll come out and get you. So be careful. Don't be telling people to act this way on anything.
No, don't do it. I'm just saying if, they got to go to the store or...
Don't drink and drive at all. First off, do your best not to. Now, like Dunlap said, if you're already there, had a few drinks, somebody forgot the barbecue sauce, somebody forgot the chips, whatever. Nobody got lighters. You got everything here but a lighter. Like fireworks with. Somebody's got to go.
You got to have fireworks.
Yep. Somebody got to go get it.
Take the back roads.
Back roads. Yes, sir.
The lake is impossible, though. Everybody's drunk on them ski things.
Don't even.
That ain't worth it.
Nope.
Plus, it's hot out there.
Oh, yeah.
I like air conditioning.
Yeah.
So, back roads.
Yes, sir.
Independence Day, not 4th of July. These are the suggestions. I recapped what Jackie doesn't like.
Why do you?
Here are some suggestions.
Why don't we talk about what I do like? I don't want to sit here and just talk about what I don't like. Hell, I think we spend too much damn time doing that anyway.
Do you like green drink?
I like some sun-drop green.
It's kind of yellow.
Well, it's got a yellow greenish to it, yeah.
What about like a green Kool-Aid or a green Hawaiian Punch?
I don't like wine. I'll be honest right now, any kind of wine punch that's too sweet, don't matter what color it is.
You cut it with water.
Well, you can cut it, yeah, I guess, but I just it ain't worth the trouble. Why am I going to drink it all?
I don't know.
Yep.
How's the podcast going so far, you think? Pretty good, right? We talked about...
Hell, I don't know.
I just want to get really, really burrowed down into what color drink you like.
Why?
Purple?
All right, I don't get... Nobody care what color I drink I like. You just
purple is good.
Everybody like purple. Everybody like grape. Hell,
even you, it ain't too sweet. Grape
new
Kool-Aid?
New grape, knee-high grape.
Oh,
It don't make no
good.
difference. Everybody like it.
Grapey cold.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
These things you can drink on Independence Day.
Yeah, drink all. These are all suggestions. Everything we named that you can drink, you can also drink it on Independence Day.
Yeah, I wouldn't drink no red Hawaiian punch or any color Hawaiian punch, but some people gonna have it on Independence Day, and that's fine.
I'd like to get some red Hawaiian punch.
Yeah.
It's that white Mountain Dew they come out with a few years ago. That looks like liquid paper.
Wow.
Mixed with ejaculate and blue, a nice blue fruity blueberry drink.
Yeah, blue good.
Red, white, and blue.
Yeah. There you go. There's your colors right there. There's your Independence Day.
Those are the Independence Day colors.
You drink your Hawaiian punch, I'll drink my tomato juice. We'll be all right.
That's the kind of reaching across the aisle this country needs.
That's what people need to do. Say, I don't like Hawaiian punch. I like tomato juice. And they, well, you go on and have your tomato juice, and I had Hawaiian punch. Thank you very much. Fine. You can't make no kind of deal washing it involves Hawaiian punch and tomato juice. Don't exist no more.
Nope. Immigration bill ain't going to pass that, I don't guess.
Hell
John
no.
Boehner like, well, we're going to come over with our own bill. We're going to go home and we're going to talk to her. I can't do John Boehner.
Well,
sometimes I can. If I think about it hard enough. Like,
that's pretty good right there.
I think I dropped into it a little bit there. So they ain't going to pass the immigration bill. They passed the gay marriage, though.
Well, yeah.
Supreme Court come out. They didn't pass it. Supreme Court weighed in.
Supreme Court, yeah, they were.
Now, is that, some people say, well, that is about time, freedom, treat people equally, equality.
Well, I told you a long time ago they're going to do it. Matter of time, might as well get used to it.
And you don't care?
Look, at this point, the world ain't ever stayed the same as far as I can look back. And there are times we can look back and be fond of. Yeah, I like that, but everything changes. Everything ain't the same. That's just how the world goes. As long as it keeps spinning around, it's going to change. It's going to keep on changing, but all that I ain't got to worry about too much because I'm going to be dead soon. So I decided that's the best way for me to deal with it.
So your thoughts on gay marriage are you don't care because you're going to die?
I'm just saying I'm used to things being one way. Everything going to be completely different, and I can get all worked up over it and spend the last few years of my life miserable. I can just go, hell, hope that works out for everybody. I'll be dead in the ground.
That's a good way of looking at it.
Well,
I wish more old people would be like that.
Well, I ain't saying for or against this or that. I'd like to see this country kind of get a little bit back the way it was. I'd like to see a few conservative values still around, but Republicans just bad on this. Anybody else, they all scared to talk about it. Don't nobody want to talk about it this way or that.
Some old people are like, oh, my grandkids. What about my grandkids? Your grandkids are going to be too busy moving hundreds of miles inland to escape the flooding and the boat people.
I wouldn't be surprised.
So
they ain't going to be too worried about gay marriage.
They don't give a shit.
Nope.
I mean, the ones you've messed up real bad do, but most of them do not give a shit.
Yep.
I talk to a lot of teenagers. I'll be honest, I'm friends with a lot of teenagers. I hang out with a lot of different kinds of teenagers. They think I'm cool. Sometimes I tell them, why don't you hang out with more people your own age? And they're like, oh, well, you're just so cool.
What?
We won't hang out with you. Plus, you're not that much older than us. And I say, oh, that's true, I guess. I guess that's true. Well, come on, get in the car.
What?
Let's go.
All right.
Take these back roads. And those teenagers don't give a shit about gay marriage.
Well,
that's where I was going with that.
Well, I am
distracted. But, yeah, them high school kids, they are a mess.
Yeah.
They think I'm cool, though.
I don't know.
They tell me that all the time.
Well,
I wouldn't go back to high school for nothing.
well,
But, I mean, I was pretty popular when I was there. But it's still a hassle. Tests.
well.
And remember test? Taking a test?
Been a while for me, yeah.
Oh, me too. Not that long, but, it's getting a few years, I guess. But the kids say they still talk about me in high school in the halls. They like go, oh, Dunlap. When Dunlap was here, this. When Dunlap used to do this.
When you went to school there, when you was a janitor for a while, which time?
When I went to school there.
Went to school there. All right, then. I didn't know. Half of them at the high school wouldn't know who you were when you was going to high school there.
Well,
Half of them wasn't born.
People wasn't born when the Lone Ranger was alive either. They made a movie out of him.
Well,
It's coming out.
Maybe they make
right
a movie
now.
out of him. Maybe they make a movie out of it. We'll see.
They might do it.
I don't know why anybody going to make a movie about a janitor. Ain't nobody going to go see that.
Well, first of all, I was only a janitor for a little while, and when I was, the kids thought I was still pretty cool.
Well,
They'd offer to help me.
well,
Janitor, there's somebody pissed and puked all in the bathroom stall in there. You want me to help you clean that up? And I'd say, no, I got it. And they'd go, okay, well, there's a lot of piss and puke in there and shit and stuff on the
right.
floor.
I don't need to hear all the words. I don't need to hear all that.
And they wanted to help, but, you got your school clothes on. I had coveralls, pretty cool set of coveralls.
Well,
That kept me pretty clean.
all right.
That when people puke in a hall, though, that what you put on it to soak it up, that smell never really comes out.
All right. I don't want to hear all about that mess. I don't.
If they make a movie out of me, I hope they give me an Indian friend. I'd like one of them.
Well, you get the old Tonto, not this new one.
Well, you don't like Pirate Tonto?
I don't like Pirate Tonto. I don't like they making a fool of him.
Because of the bird on his head?
All that makeup. Tonto had gotten to a point where it didn't wear makeup no more.
He was assimilating.
Right.
But now?
He didn't even wear a mask. Lone Ranger wore a mask. Tonto didn't even need no mask.
Right, because nobody could tell him apart from any of the other Indians.
Well, they could because he didn't have a paint all over his face. Didn't have no damn bird on his head.
Is that really that's not real, is it? That's not something Indians did. They wore birds on their head.
I never saw no Indian with a bird on his head. That's what pies have, a bird on the shoulder.
He just got mixed up.
Yeah.
'Cause I can't imagine there's any culture that if you have a bird on your head, people wouldn't go, like, you like an idiot. Bird head. Birds go in the sky, not on the head.
I bet you in this movie that's what Tonto means, Indian language, bird on the head. Pitiful. I don't want to see it. Looks like Star Wars to me. You show me a thing on the computer, like, you look at this, Jackie, and I ain't going to see it. Thing's blowing up.
Maybe when it plays at Coley Christian Cinemas, they'll cut out a lot of it. It'll be easier to sit through.
If I was going to see it, that's where I'd see it at. Yeah, I'll say that right now, yeah.
So, did we cover gay marriage?
I guess, hell, I mean, what are you going to say about it?
The Supreme Court struck it down.
No, it said...
I mean, they said DOMA, struck DOMA down. Defense of marriage, said that's not constitutional.
No.
And then it was the liberals and Kennedy. And then, right? And then they wouldn't take up the California.
California going to be...
Now you can get married in California. Gay married in California.
I forgot that they couldn't, to be honest with you. I figured
It doesn't make sense.
I figured everybody in California already married out there like that.
And Jackie doesn't care because he will soon die.
Makes no difference to me.
And I'm just happy people are getting some.
Well,
Actually, marriage kind of ruins it for me. I like the illicit allure. of premarital sex.
All right. I don't want to talk about it. Not that part of it, anyway.
So, gay marriage, good, right? Good enough.
Hey, whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna get mad about it.
No.
Too much other stuff to get mad about.
Well, yeah.
When a 100-year-old man like Jackie has a family of like 12 male children living next door to him, hiding in the hedges,
I wish
screaming at him like a bird.
Wish some gay couple would get married and come over here and adopt all them and move them the hell out to California, where the hell else. Not because the couple's gay, you just get the kids away. I didn't mean it that way.
Any couple,
yeah,
basically.
Any couple, but
homosexual, heterosexual.
Well, I just saying.
Just get rid of the kids.
Yeah. Give me a rest. Take them on a vacation for a week, something. Hell.
So anybody want to come get these Fowler boys?
Don't be telling people to come. If their mama and daddy's out there listening, I was trying not to say no names, but he already did it, and it's true. Somebody needs to do something. So if mama and daddy Fowler listen to this podcast, get a hold of your youngins and straighten them the hell out.
I don't want to. Maybe I've already said too much. I mean, I keep saying that there's a family of children, and the parents are never home.
Why don't I don't see them? If I don't see them when they're there.
I'm just afraid there's going to be an Amber Alert or something.
Yeah.
Like somebody can come by and snatch these kids up.
Well, don't.
I mean, they live right next door to Jackie, but I mean, be like Ransom of Red Chief. Yeah. Remember that one?
Oh yeah.
That kid is mean.
They mean. Pretend all that, yeah.
Obama won't go get Snowden.
Nope.
Pussy.
He's a big man when he got Osama bin Laden, wasn't he? Wouldn't shut up about it.
Guess he's scared of a hacker.
Yeah, I got Osama bin Laden. Oh, we got him.
Maybe he's scared of what secrets Snowden has turned up on him.
Well,
the Obama secrets. Maybe
he may have a few. He may have a few on him. That's what it is. Yeah.
Maybe Snowden's got his birth certificate.
Yep.
Or how he stole the election.
Yep. School records.
School records.
Yep.
The most incriminating of all.
If he hacked into something, he must have hacked into that too, right?
Is that how you think hacking works?
It's a computer. You get in a computer and get out what you want. I don't know. I don't know how you reach in and get what you want, but people know how to do it. They hit buttons on there and get whatever the hell they want out of it. Don't make no sense to me. Again, looking forward to passing on. Not going to be around all this hacking stuff, whatever it is.
No privacy. When you're dead, you got lots of privacy.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I guess up in heaven, you really don't have any privacy.
Well, I guess you don't mind up there.
I guess there's nothing to hide.
Yeah.
You got angels, God, Jesus, they can see everything, right?
See everything already, yeah.
So you never get a moment's privacy in heaven.
Well, it's different up there. Heaven nice, pearly gates, street paved gold, everything going to be nice up there. Peaceful.
But there's not like a room where you can go and just close everybody out.
Well, it might be. I don't know.
Why would God put that kind of place in heaven? He'd still.
I don't know what.
And if God tells you, "Oh no, I made this one room I can't see into," would you believe him? Somebody got to be able to look in there. What if somebody gets hurt?
You got to believe God is God. You got to have faith in something.
Yeah, but why would he make a room that even he could not see
Who
into?
knows why the Lord works in mysterious ways. That's always been the case, always is.
I guess if somebody went in there and they were gone for like 3 or 4 hours, and they were like, he's been in there a long time, I guess he could say, all right, I'm going to make it where I can look in there on them. They're okay. They're just busy.
God can see everything. He see everything.
I know he see everything on earth, but that's different because he doesn't live around the corner. In heaven, he's like your neighbor.
Well,
or he lives in the castle and you live in a smaller castle.
Yep. Up on the hill, mansion on the hill.
Down here, he's watching everything I do, everything I've ever done, God has seen.
Yep.
Everything, Jackie.
Well,
Everything.
That's between you and the Lord. I don't want to know about none of it.
Think about that. Everything I've ever done.
I know. He watching you and a bunch of high school kids drive up and down the back roads.
That's pretty cool.
Well,
you ain't that. God sees that, don't he?
Well, I think God probably put you. This my personal opinion. Might have put you on earth to do a little more, something different besides ride around with high school kids on the back roads.
But God looks at me and he sees me, Dunlap, and all them high school kids going up and down the roads, and he said, Dunlap is cool. Hanging out with all them kids.
What?
He sees that. That's what he thinks of me. That's cool. That's good.
Yeah.
I mean, what else does God want from me? I have some purpose.
Maybe.
Really?
Maybe it's something you should be doing besides riding around the back road with a bunch of children. Personally, I think it's probably something more constructive you could do with your life. Me personally.
Like what? Like,
it's too late for you now. I mean, at this point, don't go asking yourself, don't make yourself crazy. At this point, there ain't no point in doing that. Worrying about it. You know, you and Paula Deen, he is what you is.
I always wanted to make him big African masks.
What?
Like I've seen, like at college, they got a course you can go and make him big African masks.
I don't know why the hell you want one over here, but go make you one.
And you sell them.
What? To who?
People who like African masks.
Who likes it? I don't know.
I mean, Africans like them, but they can get them over there. But
they all know how to make them themselves. They don't need nobody to make it for them.
Hey, maybe it's not about who you sell it to. Maybe it's just about the making of it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's about the purity of getting in there and doing something with your hands and making one of them big old African masks.
I wouldn't know nothing about it.
Well, I'm trying to find a purpose, and
I think making a big African mask, I don't understand.
I told the kids.
That makes about as much sense to me as riding down the back roads. I don't understand that, but whatever.
I was telling.
Don't make you one. Find out. See if that's what you want to do with your life. I like making a big African mask. Go make it.
I told Base and Summit and Summit's sister Parasol about it.
Huh.
And they thought it sounded cool. African masks.
Yeah.
Those are the kids I hang out with.
All right.
I had Rat turned up pretty loud, so they might not have heard what I was saying.
Yeah.
I get real vulnerable when I play my Rat. And I share things.
Yeah.
Rat means a lot to me.
All right.
That was an important time in my life.
All right. I don't know what it is.
So Snowden, Obama won't go get him, scared.
Nope.
Gay
Scared
marriage, over, done.
Yeah.
It's inevitable. Ain't nothing you can do about it.
If you don't like it, stay in church.
I would say Mississippi has 20 years, tops.
Yeah.
But it's coming. If you're dead set against it, and you live in Mississippi, and you think you're going to live for past 20 more years, you might want to think about some sort of arranged suicide.
Yeah, whatever it is you got to do. I don't know. It'd be a while here in Tennessee, too, but I don't know.
Not as long as Mississippi. Mississippi's going to be the worst.
It'll be long. They'll hold out the longest. I don't doubt that, but I'm just saying. Me personally, I don't know if I see it here in Tennessee or not. Nothing I can do about it either way.
Yeah, you will definitely be dead.
Well, yeah, most likely.
Anything else happened this week? We missing anything? Is that all of it? That's the highlights, right? Gay marriage legal, equality.
Yeah.
Trayvon Martin, horrible. Why are they televising that?
To make everybody mad. There ain't no other reason to televise it but to just rile everybody up. News stations have to make a deal with the judge or something. I don't know how it works.
You're getting a little extra.
Somebody's
on the back
getting
end.
something because everybody gets something out of that. Liberal, conservative, or whatever it is, somebody got an opinion on that, and I can't. Like I said, I told you what I thought of it. Somebody jumped in on my face. Said Zimmerman was a hero, and I don't understand that at all.
What is a hero?
I don't know anymore.
That's what we said last week. We were talking about Snowden and Assange, George Zimmerman, Paula Deen.
Paula Deen.
These are heroes to
some people, and I don't. You said Paula Deen would never be a hero, and sure enough, Jimmy Carter come out.
Well,
yeah, that don't.
I stand by that.
Yeah.
But she is getting a lot. People do want to go on her boat cruise. They want to read that book. They want to support her in some way. I can't figure out why it ain't okay for them to say the N-word.
I don't understand.
They're confused.
If you like a cooking and you like a show, that's one thing. That's fine. But if you just like her because she said the N-word, then you need to look into that. Need to think about that. I don't understand it.
But who would like her just for her cooking and her show? She had fans.
People watched it. I mean, she got a business. She got restaurants. Somebody was doing it. I knew who she was. I never watched it.
She had a line of mattresses.
Well,
Big Lots. You go down and get a Paula Deen mattress.
Paula Deen mattress. That don't surprise me. She ain't got a one no more.
I bet they're cheap. I bet you go down to Big Lots, you can get that Paula Deen mattress, $50.
Yeah.
Lay on it. Bring it home and lay right on it. Racist mattress.
Well, I don't know what the woman is. I don't know what's in her heart, this or that, but
people get mad. They think racist equals the Klan. But they can't entertain the thought that maybe it's racist just because she won't consider for a second that she could possibly be racist. Like, she said, it's not about the N-word like 30 years ago. Like, a lot of this stuff happened recently. That suit they brought against her, I know she ain't been proven guilty or nothing, but she admitted to a lot of this stuff. It ain't just like 30 years ago I said the N-word. Is it?
I don't think so.
Maybe I should do more research. Screw her, I say. Throw her overboard.
I ain't gonna.
Let's just get rid of. Let's keep the peace.
If people worried about anything, she's gonna be all right. She got enough money.
And worst comes to worst, she just goes to Glenn Beck's web series or whatever the hell he's doing and she cook over there.
It ain't like she's going away. You're going to probably see more of her now because of all this. She'll be, like you said.
She go on Oprah. All she got to do is go on Oprah.
And this time when you cry because of what you said, not because somebody's after you.
It don't make any sense. Why people really want to be able to say the N-word.
I don't. Ain't no reason to say it.
They feel like they're under all this pressure not to say it, not to be racist, and like.
Well, it's like that whole Trayon thing. I try not to watch it. It was on TV. I went up there and turned it off, and they said it was someone in the Trayvon said cracker. But they call black people call white people, and they say, well, if they could say cracker, and we should say N-word and all that stuff. That just don't make it any better no worse. It just seems like it makes things worse to me. I don't understand none of that.
I don't think that's true. Does anybody other than somebody looking to get offended really get offended when they get called a cracker or they get called a honky? Those words are from the 70s. Nobody cares about those words.
Them fellas come in their store one time and called me out all day, and I didn't know what it meant. I still don't really know what it means.
Who called you? What did they call you? A honky or a cracker?
I think cracker is what they said. Thank you, cracker. Yes, that cracker, all that. But I thought maybe they thought they, I didn't know what it meant. But they didn't seem to be mean about it, as far as I could tell. So I didn't know any better.
Maybe they were thought they were being nice. Maybe they was putting you on. Was it the Fowler kids?
No, hell, it wasn't the Fowler kids. Those kids wouldn't even say look in the eye.
These were nice, polite. They were African American children.
No. I think they was Puerto Rican.
Oh, they kept calling you a cracker?
Yeah.
I don't know that I've ever heard anybody say honky or cracker unless they were wearing a pimp suit from a 70s cop show.
That's the only place, yeah. Police woman, I think I heard it.
Police woman, yeah, that's a good example. Honky.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that holds any weight. You call somebody an N-word, you are bringing in slavery to it. It's worse.
It's got a lot of weight to it there.
You're bringing the whole weight of American history and cultural context and oppression and enslavement 400 years. You are saying, I used to could own you or could kill you and get away with it. And honestly, I could kill you right now and probably get away with it. Florida.
It's personal when you say that word.
It makes it personal. It's like you call somebody a honky or like a black person calls a Puerto Rican person something and they get into a fight. Yeah, it's racist. They throwing names back and forth looking to fight. When a white person calls a black person the N-word, they are getting personal. They are saying, this is specifically what I used to could do to you. Yep. I used to call you this and get away with it. Yep. And now what can you do? Call me a cracker? That is laughable. That is impotent. There's no comparison between cracker and the N-word.
I don't think so.
There's not even any comparison. There's no comparison to black people calling each other N-words. There's no black comparison to other races calling each other racial slurs. Everybody can be racist.
The whole white-black thing is its own.
It's separate.
Own separate personal.
And I don't understand how people, do they not live in America? Are they new to these shores? This has been going on for a long time. We are working through something here.
Well, we're trying to.
And
Paula Deen had the perfect example of trying to work through it. You know what I mean? I messed up. I don't understand. Tell me, go on Oprah, cry, have somebody explain it to you instead of just
it to me.
Saying I is what I is. And
people are genuinely upset and offended. You should question maybe there's something to why they're upset.
Well,
and not get defensive and be like, well, I want to be racist. Like why can't she? Why do we have to not be racist? Seems to be the question a lot of people.
That seems to be it. You just ought not be.
Because Obama. That's what they say.
Well.
Now, Obama has done a lot of terrible things to this country.
Horrible, horrible things.
But
we ain't got the time to sit here and talk about everything
one horrible thing he has not done is made it okay to be racist.
I don't think so.
Just because there is a black president.
I get guilty sometimes. I hate that man so much.
Jackie does. Every once in a while.
Not much. I gotten over it. I've worked through it. But for a while there,
At first it was like, is it okay?
I was confused. I sometimes felt racist. But now I know it's okay to hate that man. It's all right.
It's okay to hate that man.
Yes, that's it right there.
Not that N-word.
No, sir.
Very different.
Very different.
Very different things.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes I feel guilty, too. I mean, I got rat going, and I start getting reflective, and I think, am I being racist? Everybody has their prejudices. I know that. It's never going to be a perfect world. It's also never going to be a world where you're free to say the N-word if you're white. So you should just get over it.
Yeah.
You can buy a bunch of Paula Deen cookbooks that's going to go on your shelf if you want to. You're never going to get to say N-word. It's just not going to happen.
No.
You can go on a cruise, have a good trip, bon voyage. When you get back, you still can't say the N-word. Ain't never going to happen.
No.
You can go to Big Lots, buy all the mattresses you want. You ain't never going to support her enough to where you can walk in a donut shop and record yourself calling somebody N-word or
N-word. People don't cater to it, and they ought not to, because it just ain't right to do it.
Do you think we're being too anti-racist, Jackie? I mean, somebody listening to this, we sound like we're on Rachel Maddow.
I try to treat everybody the same respect, and I call white, black, Puerto Rican, Hispanic, Indians, any of them, anything.
I don't think you can say Indians. But we did say Johnny Depp looks stupid with a bird on his head. So
I don't know why I'm supposed to support George Zimmerman, and I don't know Paula Deen.
I think these are two people we should feel free to completely throw under the bus.
I don't see.
These may be two of the most unlikable people ever created.
I wouldn't go that far. I didn't watch Paula Deen show. I know she's supposed to be a nice Southern woman, this and that.
It got on my nerves.
I tell you this, I did not like her saying, well, I'm from the South. Of course, I use that word. Like everybody down here does that.
It's just an excuse, like, oh, don't judge me. I'm from the South. You know how we are. Yeah.
I get tired of that.
I can't hear that voice, just that obnoxious, over-the-top Southern accent. Everything she says, just talking and talking.
I get tired of it.
It's annoying, just blaring.
Can't stand it.
Can you imagine a more annoying Southern accented voice than that?
Well,
can you?
No, I cannot. Can't think of one.
Blared in your ear.
Yeah.
All the time. Obnoxious.
Pitiful. But there's plenty of northern racists.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Definitely. They're probably worse. We do take a lot of pride in it in the South. That's kind of a difference. Up north, you're kind of racist. In the South,
there's an element of the South. Don't say all of us take pride in it.
No, but if you're from the South and you're racist, you can find a lot of, like, mythic reasons. You can find, like, a shield somewhere from history, put it on your wall that represents something. You can justify it by remembering 150 years ago or something.
Well,
it's for some reason we've created a way where people can justify being racist. Shit.
You come a long way, and you find out you ain't got nowhere yet.
So we don't like Paula Deen.
I don't know why I'm supposed to like her. That's what I'm getting mad at. Everybody tell me, Jackie, if you don't, Paula Deen, she's just a good Southern lady. She, you know people said that word, this, that. Yeah, I do, but I don't necessarily like him either. But I don't know why I have to go out of my way to defend her. I ain't gonna buy her book. I wouldn't have bought it anyhow, whether she had said this or not. So I don't understand by saying this, suddenly I gotta like her. That don't make a damn bit of sense to me.
Say, the people that never thought about Paula Deen before she gets accused of being a racist, and suddenly they're buying her book. It's like they went out and bought a box set of Seinfeld after Kramer said that.
I don't understand that.
You can't just go around just supporting racists.
There's a lot of people I know that like Neighborhood Watch, support Neighborhood Watch. People like Neighborhood Watch, right?
Yeah.
And there's old George Zimmerman.
Yep.
Who I don't guess was official Neighborhood Watch.
No, I don't think he was.
I think that's coming out later. I try, like I said, try not to pay attention. Why have I got to care about this man? Why have I got to support him?
Well, the other side would say, why do we have to like Obama just because he's black?
I don't like Obama.
No, not you. They feel like they're being forced into liking Obama because he's black.
Ain't nobody forcing no one to like him.
Brainwashing. You know how they do.
I guess. Well, somebody said that none of this would be happening. No, this is old Zimmerman thing, this old Paula Deen thing. None of it be happening. I heard it. If Obama wasn't president, that's why all this is happening.
Why? What?
They said, it's just because Obama's president.
Oh, like he's in control of it? He can't even get a hacker.
He can't get the guy didn't even graduate high school, and Obama's like, I ain't going to get him. How the hell is he going to get book companies and everybody to target to fire Paula Deen? Man can't do a damn thing. It don't make no sense to me.
What did Paula Deen sell at Target?
I don't know. Every day, I don't know what it is. Every day you tell me it comes on the news, J.C. Penney, Target. I mean, what the hell's Paula Deen got in there? This woman had her damn hands in everything.
Maybe it was time for a little pruning of the branches of the Paula Deen enterprise.
Ain't no place that ain't dropped her yet. A place that she ain't even affiliated is going to start dropping her here pretty soon. It's just constant.
Like Long John Silver's.
Well, yeah.
I don't know. She might have had something to do with them, but that was just the first place I could think of. I'm hungry.
Well, I'm hungry too. Well, we'll go get something to eat there.
I'm sorry the world's so confusing to you, Jackie. I hope you die soon.
Well, I'm looking forward to it.
I hope it's after the 4th of July, though, so you can at least get a few more drinks in you, and I can see what these kids come up with, torment you now.
Well, somebody needs to do something to them. That's it. I'm getting off here.
All right, well, hey, everybody have a happy, should we recap?
I ain't out with recap. What do you
Red
mean?
Sweet Drink,
All right,
don't be racist, Obama still sucks, something about the South.
Don't have to like Paula Deen. Don't nobody have to like her.
Gay marriage is okay. We did come off sounding pretty liberal on this one,
I
Jackie.
don't know what. I didn't say anything.
Conservative don't mean racist.
I didn't say, yeah, that's it. I don't understand. He said, I've been told how many times you go conservative, ain't you going to stand up for this? So stand up for what?
I guess we should say conservative shouldn't equal racist.
That's, yeah, shouldn't. It
So
don't, as far as I'm
happy
concerned.
Independence Day, everybody. Happy 4th of July. Go to iTunes, rate, review.
Oh, yeah, rate and review.
Hey, if you're racist and you want to tell us how we're wrong and you know, just don't say the N-word, but put that in there. Get mad at us. I don't care. Reviews help things, right?
I guess.
Even bad reviews. Vote it down. I don't give a shit.
All right.
Fuck you.
Hey.
Happy Independence Day.
I don't want to hear that language. Enough. I was born and raised in Tennessee. Ain't no place that I'd rather be. I'm proud to call it my home. I know it's a big country, so many places to go, so many things to see, but I got no reason to roam. I got everything I'm ever gonna need right here. My friends and family, my guns, my beer. I waste my time looking for what I don't need to find. Ain't nothing out there that's ever gonna change my red state of mind. You may say that we're simple folk. Go on and make your jokes. I got beans to soak and some cornbread on the stove ready to flip. You wanna see how things really are? Hop in your car. Hell, it ain't that far. You'll be awful glad you made that trip. We got everything you're ever gonna need right here. Friends and family, good food, cold beer. Once you see how things are looking below the Mason-Dixon line, ain't nothing out there that's ever gonna change your red state of mind. Down here we all get along, our neighbors helping friends, blacks and whites and Asians too, and lots of Mexicans. Well, we even got some gays and Jews, but they're harder to find. We're all down here together in our red state of mind. Ain't nothing out there that's ever gonna change a red state of mind.